You're right there, Mark from 6 Plus Save here with some paintbrushes from TTCombat. Now I want to show these off in this video, but not just go, they're worth this much money, blah blah blah, all this, all that. But to show how they are from real life experience. So I've got a layer brush, I've got a base coat, I've got a fine detail, and I've got a detail brush. Now the thing is, I have been using GW paintbrushes. However, some of them are now seeing better days, even though I clean them and stuff like that, but they are quite old. Now, to put it in retrospect, for price-wise, these are a fair bit cheaper than other professional paintbrushes out there, varying from $450 to $350, and there is a wide assortment. They've even got terrain brushes, okay? So, we're going to pop over to the website and show what assortments you got there. Then, once we've done there, we're going to have a third part to this video, is that I've got a week off now that I'm going to do some streaming and some painting. So I'm going to put these brushes through a lot of painting. And then we're going to actually have a catch up and some feedback and see how I got along with them. So, catch you in a minute when we're over on the website and have a little gander through them. Alright, so we're on the website. As you can see here, we've got fine detail, layer, base coat, stippling brush, which is quite a nifty idea, having stippling brush, texture brush, terrain brushes they've got as well. Then you got fine detail brushes, and you got dry brushes as well. Obviously, they supply army painter brushes as well, which is a great option. Okay, not disputing that at all. But there is a little bit of a difference in price. That the army painter brushes start from $5.25, whereas then if you have, say, a standard, let's say a standard layer brush, happy-go-lucky standard layer brush with a good point, $4.50. Then you got detail brush, £3.50, £3.50, £4, £4. So they are very well priced for what you're getting. If you obviously compare that to Games Workshop prices are a smidge bit higher than Army Painter. So for a retrospect, you got it here, that you got a small base brush, $4.75, medium layer, $5.90, $5.50, so on and so forth. So, base coat brush, $6.35. So, TTCombat is winning for the price. But as I said at the beginning of the video, I am going to cut over in a minute to, in a week's time, how I actually dealt with these with streaming every day for a minimum of 4 to 5 hours painting a day and see how they came out. So I'll catch you in a quick bit of video editing, but for me it'll be in a week's time and we'll see how these done. Hello, and we're back. This is actually a couple weeks later. So, I've been having fun with these TTCombat brushes, and in all fairness, can't fault them. The only slight issue I've had, but that's to my fault, is I keep getting too much paint around the actual, near the collar, which I have to keep cleaning away. But that is my fault for overloading the bristles and still learning not to overload the bristles. But that's the only fault I've came across so far. Making sure you keep in routine maintenance helps. If I let the paint build up and don't clean it after every painting session, like with any brush, the point will soon disappear. It will soon, spread out, so on and so forth. So for actual fine painting brushes, cannot fault them. Alright, so I've got a mix here, as I said, base coat up to detail. They're absolutely fine because I've painted up, I've done some touch-up work to some Warriors of Rohan here. So as you can see, they've done the job with these ones here, kept the detail and everything like that, done the face. It's all absolutely fine on these ones here. Okay, so if we carry on, I've done a bit of layering up and highlighting on Olaf here, and you know, they've all came out absolutely fine. Okay, absolutely fine. I have painted from start to finish these two Riders of Rohan using these brushes. And I mean start to finish. And I'm really chuffed how they came out. I was a bit nervous of doing the horses, but I thought this is a perfect time to test the water to see how they will do. And I think they succeeded. Okay? And then for the charity stream that I've done, let's move these guys back out the way. I painted up these Bushido, so I really wanted to push myself with these guys, and these brushes did not fail me. Honestly, they did not fail me. Can't fault them at all. You know, they've done the job. They really have done the job really well. This small scale, fine detail, I generally can't fault them. Don't get me wrong, there's some really expensive brushes out there that may have a finer point to them, okay? Not saying there isn't, but I've been able to get some really nice detail out of these brushes. So that's not saying they can't do the job. You know, for the price to performance, if you want to put it that way, I genuinely can't fault them. Don't get me wrong, for basing and painting the rims and stuff, I'll still use my old art craft brushes that you get in a pack of 10. They're absolutely fine for that kind of base coating work and stuff like that, slapping on some paint and PVA glue and so on and so forth. And, you know, dry brushing off the bases. I'll still use my Army Painter dry brushes that I've got because I don't need to replace them. They work absolutely fine. But for, you know, actual painting up, layering up, washing the face, layering up, base coating, washing the face, layering up the face, highlighting the face, I'm really pleased. And I know top tier painter. Nowhere near top tier. But for the quality that I've got out of them over the past couple weeks, I can't fault them. So if you are in the market for getting some, you know, legitimate, you know, hobby brushes, these are absolutely fine. These will see you through. So as I said, I've got a fine detail brush, I've got a base coat brush, I've got a layer brush, and I've got a detail brush. They done all of these. Okay, so I shall leave you there. If you've had any experience yourself or anything like that, please comment down below. I'm very interested to see what people have had from these brushes. And if you've had experience with other brushes as well, please, as I said, more the merrier. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. Keeps the YouTube overlords happy. And as always, you all take care of yourself, and I'll catch you in the next one.